You know what that transition means? It means we're just going straight into the highlights. We've had a goal fest, people. We've had a goal fest. We start ourselves off with a 5-0. Ball over the top, round the keeper, slots home. Do you know what? We've been playing really well. Obviously, you know Roger's out for a while, so I've had to have people step up in his place. Somalia there with an excellent finish. Every goal's a good goal. Even that, it's quite a nice rebound. It's just us reacting before they do. Every goal is fun. Look at this one as well. Ready? Bang! Just goals for fun. It's great fun watching them play, actually. And there's 2 games coming up today. I'm going to do them slightly differently. You'll see as we get there. And again, there's the 5th. And that's game over. Going into just a sort of a relatively modest 3-0 now. First goal coming, squares it across. First time finish. First time finishes. Brazil love a first time finish. It's fair to say. Every single finish is a first time finish. Is this going to be a first time finish? No, he just drills it. But still good, in my opinion. Anyway, next goal. Working it into the box here. Slips it through. Bangs it. First time finish. I'm giving it. It's going, like, the whole save is just fun to play. Being in Brazil, I just feel like I'm in some sort of carnival atmosphere. Now, 8 goals. Pick a corner. Yeah, pick one. We scored 8 goals. So rather than bringing you all 8 and spending loads of time showing you all 8, I thought I'd just bring you 4 at a time. So, yeah, some crackers there. Bottom left was good. Did you see that one? No? Anyway, into the first match. So, if you watched my Life After Louis highlights package, you will know that I recorded lots of videos at once without doing the highlights or anything, and I just cut up the best bits. For the first game of a 2-parter, that's what I'm going to do, and in the second game, I'll give you a more roundabout look at everything. So let's see if we can beat our big rivals, America. Not entirely America, I mean, they're called. You knew that already. Let's hope the team talk goes well. Not a big reaction. And the games begin. David Sacconi there, patrolling. Timbo, first attack of the game. Juja plays in that man there. David, he's at the post. Oh. Heartbreak. They're forward with it. Panic stations, everyone. Never in doubt. Well, then my heart rate tells a different story. This is part of the same highlight. They're coming forward again, but we've cleared it. And João Paulo's in. Paulo! Oh, you plonker. So at half-time, 0-0. Not that much has happened. Unlucky boys. Things just haven't gone right. They love it. So we're not long left in the game. I'm going to make a couple of changes. I think I'm going to bring on Dennis Marquez. He's been very good for me recently. So I'll bring one for Juja. Elsewhere, we'll stay. Oh, no. We'll make a change at the roaming playmaker position. There we go. Now, game changes. Turns out before those highlights have made, we've got ourselves a highlight. There's highlights, there's changes, and João Paulo has scored an absolute beauty. David's down, though. That's the real concern. With Rogerinho out, we cannot afford David to get injured. Oh, let's take another look. Let's enjoy this. Ball through. He picks up an injury. He goes down like a sack of potatoes. And João Paulo. Oh, what an effort. That's 1-0. That's a big goal against the rivals. Massive goal. I don't want to risk his little legs, so we'll make the change. I've not really got a natural play. Okay, Lucio Flavio comes on. Okay, time's ticking. They've got a throw in the last dying embers of the game, and that is not going to do it. Dimas. Who's Dismas? ABC1, America, forward bracket, open bracket, RN, close bracket, 0. Let's do this. Okay, well, I'm going to go straight in to the next game, but before we get there, I will quickly, briefly talk about how we're doing as a squad. So, in my infinite wisdom, I forgot that we had 2 more games before the live com game. So we won 7-2. I'm not going to show you the highlights. We've had enough highlights today. I think we can all agree. We won 7-2. Good performances from Jujo, Marquez, and Junior Timbo. Lucio Flavio getting on the score sheet as well. A couple of injuries, but hopefully they're going to be nothing major. And then a 5-0. Happiness everywhere. 41 shots. Now, I should clarify, looking at this, you'd think, Ben, have you picked the best team in Brazil? No, I haven't. We're playing teams that are of lower status, lower sort of divisional positions. We're just beating them because it's a state championship. The second division will be a whole different story, I imagine. So let's look at the squad. Let's see who's doing what. Average rating-wise, Rogerinho is sat on top, but he's only played 3 games. But in those 3 games, he got 5 goals, 2 assists. Never forget. But okay, so the top assist maker, David Sacconi, 8 assists. I think that is assists. 8 assists, 7 goals. What an absolute beast this man is. And not far behind, Junior Timbo. the formation is really, really good to use. What I see patterns of play happening now is that these three literally float. So if David Sacconi like sits there and comes back a little bit, then Dimas just takes his spot and overlaps, and it works really nicely. And it's like we've always got this shape without actually having the shape played. Does that make sense? It's hard to explain, but we don't always have the right players in the right positions, but the shape remains the same. For example, if Somalia pushes on, Junior Timbo just seems to slot back despite playing as an enganche. It works. Anyway, we'll go into the next game. Hopefully we can do something about it. We've got 7 days, so I'll skip forward and we'll go straight into the game day. So as we go into the final game, we've already won the first second stage, if that makes sense. So our first round robin, we've already won it. This will see us go unbeaten. So there's something to still play for, I think. If we win this game, we will have won every single game, and our goal difference is absolutely immaculate. Hopefully, we can do it. And you can share that moment with me. We're the favourites. Let's get out there, do the business. That's very quick. Slow it down, Ben. Right, here we go. We seem to just be rolling teams over. We score loads and loads of goals, which is a lot of fun. Juja. And this is the situation. Teams don't play out in Brazil. Well, not against me right now anyway. Not maybe because they're not good enough to do so. But teams just launch it forward. And because we've got 3 centre-backs, we always get the ball and recycle it really quickly. And it just seems to be a theme. And we've hit the bar from miles out. My word, that was a good effort. Oh, it's not over though. Timbo. Oh, Gilson clears it. And Dunga up front. Some of the names of players are really funny. Like the game we won 8-0 in the highlights earlier, they had a player called Messi in goal, which I thought was a little poetic in a weird way in Brazil. But yeah, Lucio Flavio. The players in this league are far better than I thought. When I chose ABC, it was more about their history and the story rather than the players they had. It was just kind of an added bonus that they've got some absolute beasts. Junior Timbo there from 4 minutes in. And you know what, we will speed the highlights on a little bit because we could be here all day with our goal scoring form this episode. It's been ridiculous. Lovely little move. David Sacconi slips it through, does he? Yeah, lovely touch. And oh, he's got blue boots, Junior Timbo. What a flash dally. Flash dally. I'm saying words in live comms recently that don't have any meaning. Flash dally is the new phrase for someone that's a little bit of a show pony. Show pony. It is a thing, but where's it coming from? Anyway, this has been a very uneventful half, which is unusual. Usually our first halves are far more entertaining than our second half. So I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. We'll keep the team as it is. Control fluid. It's going very well. And let's try to keep an eye on the shape in this half. I tend to watch games in a little bit more sort of longer detail when I'm not doing a video. And the movement is interesting. Like here's my inverted wing back, Dimas, right up with the attack, right up there, giving us loads of width. And there he is on the ball. Can you get it in? Oh, I highlighted him. So look, but once again, cleared it straight to one of my centre backs every single time. And Dimas stays up. He doesn't fear having to go back. We have 3 guys back the whole time. And what a goal that is from Marcos with a name I can't say. That's outstanding. He was complaining that he wasn't getting enough game time. He's 37 or something, but I thought, you know what, we'll play you instead of Somalia. And has he rewarded us? Yes, he has. What a strike that is. Magnificent scenes. Lovely goal. Excellent. 2-0. And it looks like our 100% record is going to be intact, which is really, really good. And I didn't know how this would go. I trialled this once before, just kind of fast forward it, and we didn't do as well as this in sort of my practice run to make sure I knew how the league system works. So this is really good, and it's going really, really well. Oh, come on, boys. Hold on. I've not made any changes, but this has been such a highlightless game. I've never had a live com which has been this quick. I guess I should have shown the highlights earlier. Well, that brings us to the end. I guess we'll have sort of a longer look at the details of the episode. So let's see how we've got on. So in that game, 31 shots, 15 on targets. Overall, in the first round robin league stage, we've scored 32 and conceded only 2 goals. That is utter domination. You see America got a 7-1 victory against Santa Cruz. How did they get on in the league? Let's find out. So now look, this is what I was talking about with the second stages. So we have League Stage 1, and we're now confirmed finalists in the end of championship things. I don't know how to explain it. There's a championship at the end between the winners of both leagues. Now, this means if we win the round robin again, which based on this form is looking quite likely, we'll win the whole thing, and we will have won it once again. If you look at the competition history, look, we are winners of this competition a lot. And as you can see, we've got quite a dominant team. What a spell that was in the 30s. That's incredible. But we've not won it for a few years, so we're getting back into top form. Weren't even in the final for the last couple of years. Portugal and America have been holding that like nobody's business. But as you can see from the average ratings, we've got some big guys up there. Santa Cruz actually came third in the group. Just lost 7-1. But they've got a couple of good players. Is this guy any good? Oh yeah, he's not bad actually. Not as good as our players, obviously, but he's not bad. Look at the assists though. Jesus Webb, David Sacconi is an absolute man mountain. So that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. The support on these videos has been absolutely brilliant. So if you can keep it going, that'd be magnificent. And that brings us, that brings us to the end, I think, does it? Yeah. So from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Oh, that was a goal-filled episode. Let's all relax. Let's take a moment. Obviously, there's 2 videos on the screen. If you missed the last episode and you still want to go back and watch it, feel free. Next episode coming soon. Bye.